Hey YouTube, back on the rat and a ratstrat, attack, sat. Yeah, Saturday. So it's rat, Saturday, rat. Yeah, so I'm playing through my usual orange rig. I'm just going into the usual pedal board, so there's a reverb pedal on there. I've been playing an awful lot of Stratty stuff on it. So I did all these mods to this guitar, and I've basically been using the original pickups and not having any turned on. It's got really nice. So that's the neck pickup, just so it's actually just this guitar stock, not done anything to it. So I was looking up rat pedals currently. My one, which is a 90s reissue, is a £200 pedal. So turn that one. This one I always use. So normally, I normally say rat when I stomp on it. The bucker. So that's not this rat, that's just my, so this one was at £4.44. But you had to buy another pedal, so I don't know, £7.50, something like that. What I'm doing, I'm end up trying to make the two of them sound the same now. Totally ballpark. The thing is, even if it does come down to it, whether it's set exactly the same as the real rat, they're so similar that you could just adjust the knobs. It's like, and even which one's better. Well, this one cuts in the guitar. So it's amazing how instantly I'm getting used to this, dealing with I think maybe with this pedal it was actually quite easy to get at the switch, so I could just put a switch rather than a stomp switch, maybe a little bit more subtle with it. It kind of makes it easier to understand what's going on when basically it's just the guitar goes into this pedal and then comes out there. That's it. So it's just like having the guitar go into a fuzz pedal. I do think there's something about maybe it's getting an earlier signal. I think maybe the bass does that as well, because it's basically the pickup. You know, the guitar pickup's only going from there to here. It's not going through this cable before it gets before it goes into the pedal. I think that makes it just, that other wee 1% of brightness is added to it. It seems a bit more alive than the real Rat, but the real Rat's sitting, you know, it's going through, well, it's bypassing this pedal, but that's still capacitance, and then going through the lead, and then going through the tuner, and then going through the spark, and then going through the AB switch, and then goes into the Rat. So, but really noticing how many different sounds you can get using the filter switch. What a difference it makes. It's like a backwards tone control. Completely different. Not that much, obviously. In there's a sort of fatness. But what the Rat doesn't really do is a clean, a sort of just slightly distorted. If you turn the distortion down, maybe it does. Still quite trashy. Like, so I've basically got clean or that. Maybe on single coil. Like, there you go. I was just kind of wondering why. Well, this is pretty much a copy of the Mooer pedal. The Black Secret even says Black Secret on the board, and all the knobs are in the same places, and it's just the same one. I wonder why they've got the distortion as the one that the big one that you're most likely to adjust. I would have thought that, you know, volume or filter would both have been more useful than the actual distortion. I've never really even touched the distortion knob, but maybe I'm finding out here why they decided that was the important one. So with no distortion, nothing comes through, but a wee bit of distortion, you do get a slight, especially if you're on the single coils, you can kind of get away with that being a slight distortion. Still very much a Strat. You've also got a tone control on the guitar as well. Does it work? Yep. Yeah, but I was saying you can get, the reason I was starting talking about that is if you use Turbo Rat, which is much louder, so I'll turn the volume down, I think you can get like a less distorted sounding, cleaner distortion. Not really, that's just huge, isn't it? Yeah, I can see it. Maybe I was thinking I could get away with that, but it's not really. I can't. Maybe if you're clever with it, almost get a clean boost out of it. There's a magic bit in there. I've lowered the action too much in this, just a little bit spanky there. But then again, I'm using a ridiculous sound. Everything seems dead dull now. Yeah, I totally put try to use distortion. Back to normal round. Really should be playing songs of swing on clean when kind of demonstrate putting a rat pedal on a guitar. Yeah, so I maybe quite like to work out some way of making the knobs a little bit easier to see with this particular pedal. It's definitely got its advantages and disadvantages for fitting it into a guitar. It's slightly smaller. These type of pedals here. There's that other bit of metal I was looking for the other day. Oh, there you go. And the other window. These are very much the Mooer clone things. They're actually thinner than these ones. I was going to say these are the two best pedals I've put into guitars so far. My favourite two, and it's like so out of all of the ones I've done, which is that is this rat pedal, and that is the fuzz pedal that's in the bass. So of the two I've done, these are my two favourites. But again, I would rather whether I need the turbo switch, because I like a rat anyway. I'm just loving the way this. I mean, I love the wee Red Roadster for so many reasons, but it's the HSS thing. This pickup seems to be a particularly well matched one. The Roadster's kind of like that as well. I think maybe I've had HSS before with the wrong type of pickup in it. It just seems to be a good balance between the two. You know, there's a sort of single coil, which is quite rocking anyway, sort of maybe Richie Blackmore. And then Priests. But I mean, imagine this for... I've not talked about the fictional jam for ages, but imagine this for the fictional pub band. Say, what about the Clutha Vaults? Gig thing where you turn up and play a couple of songs. If you've got a guitar with your favourite pedal in it, as in me, Rat, that gives me distortion. It means that when you turn up and you're only up for a couple of songs. So, which amp am I using? That one there. And as long as you've got a decent clean sound, I've got my Rat, that's it. I'm not going to go up here, going to get a wee bit of drive and then end up with, new metal or something, you know what I mean? It's going to be roughly what I want with it. And especially seeing as I can adjust it on the fly. I need to go to one of these things just for the sake of it. But I definitely think having a fuzz pedal in there. I think maybe the element of having it, like the reason I wanted a fuzz pedal was so I could play, I wanted to... was what I did when I first got a stomp pedal. But more just the ability to adjust. And then not necessarily in the middle of a song. I'm thinking just for the next song, or just during it, you've just got that wee thing of, it's just not quite right, you can just turn it down a wee bit. Especially once you get used to where the knobs are. There's nothing worse than you're coming in and it's like right, come on with a big chord and it's too quiet or it's too loud, so you can just like turn it down so by the time the singing comes in, or the other way around, you come in and it's sort of shit's too quiet. Tried to play this earlier, almost got it. You got to pick it. So hard. But I'd love to be able to play that at download, because you can probably pretty much from the tent see where the stage was at download when Thunderstruck played, when AC/DC played it. Seems to be very shreddy. I don't think you could probably tell really the difference in the sound there, listening to me play this rig, than I do if I was playing one of the expensive guitars. So really, I mean, I've been using clean and distorted. I don't think you would really be able to tell the difference. Not maybe in an A/B thing, but not if you listen to this audio, then wait 2 minutes and then listen to this audio. I don't think you could tell which guitar it was. Whether I was using the £200 pedal. It's like, never mind the guitar that didn't cost £200 or that didn't cost, I mean, yes, to be totally honest, this sounds miles better than the original Rat pedal, obviously, because with this one, you can play it, whereas the other Rat pedal, I mean, it's great, but if you don't have a guitar, kind of useless, you know what I mean? Or something to plug into it, whereas this one, that's taken out. So just on its own, if all you've got is an amp and one guitar lead, this is so much better than having the Rat. Still getting used to my new shoes. Check out these ridiculous things. Big purple and yellow bastards. Quite good. I think they're I got them in a charity shop, but I think they've been on display in a window because they're totally unworn, but they're all sun faded and stuff like that. Yes. And I can't find a trem arm that fits this. Probably better not having it, because that's the one thing I'm not sure about what to do with download. I don't have a good a clip-on tuner. I don't like clip-on tuners. It'd be nice to have a tuner in it. I mean, the only tuner I've got is the button you hit on the top of the wee mini cube, the micro cube, which it basically goes B or it goes A. Okay. I mean, tune it like that. The bass has got its own arcade, much more modern, but not modern enough version. The bass tuner. So maybe phone app. But I think it's going to sound okay. So basically, so whoever said, yeah, that I suppose a wee bit of a response to a stupid idea, just butchering a guitar. Yeah, but I mean, I didn't want a guitar. That was the whole point. I'd already probably spent a couple hours fixing it up, so I didn't sell it for 25 quid. You know what I mean? So I made me want it by putting a £10 pedal in it, and it's now good. Different upgrades. I was thinking about, I'm going to do another one, but I was thinking about maybe fusing it a bit more rather than buying, I don't know, locking tuners or Seymour Duncans or something. What you could put in instead. Okay, you've got a wee bit more work to do, but none of this was. You need to know what you're doing. I didn't know what I was doing. You see how the video took so long. There's bits where I'm just sitting shouting at it. That's I don't know how I'm doing. It's just like, how hard can it be? I'm making a metal plate, taking the pedal out of the guitar, out of its enclosure, drilling holes in a metal plate, putting it in the metal plate, drilling a hole in the guitar, putting it in, and just wiring the output to the output, the input to the input, and then bang. Ratus. And get used to where the button is. Also, I think it looks cool as fuck. You could also use it as secret in the band things. You could so dark, you know what I mean? It's like pure, oh fuck. When's the guitar solo coming up? You know what I mean? It's like, is it the bass player and the singer like up here? Or no, is it the guitar solo coming up now? It's like that. It's not coming out yet. It's like the guitar solo's coming up, ready, and back him up. Man, imagine to play in none of the keys, not every key. Rock on, and new live stream tomorrow night, but live stream. I don't think I'll drink. That means I'll be drinking every night of the week. Might use that as an opportunity to take the night off the booze, or I'll see how I got on. Still not sure what I'm going to do Monday or Tuesday, but anyway, new projects. Yeah, that much. 2 of them at the same time. I'm going to do that tomorrow and make it into another wee 4-seed video. I quite enjoyed just doing this wee 4-seeding thing. Now I've kind of done it once, I'll be able to do it better and know kind of what I'm doing a little bit better. And I'll do another one of these as well. But I've got my router back, so I'll probably make a router template and, I don't know, set myself a challenge. You can see the clock in the corner. Like just now it's just before 6 o'clock. So I could maybe start at noon tomorrow, and then you'll be able to see how long it takes me to actually do, or not tomorrow, but in one of these things. And once I've done it before, how long it takes me to do the next one of these, basically, because I'd imagine if someone wants to buy this after download, I'll probably just make another one or whatever. rock on, like and subscribe, and hope you enjoyed the video. And what other pedals can I put in other things? What other things can I put pedals in? Can I put a pedal in the car? You know what I mean?